Just win, baby.
Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, Raiders cap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet, the fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga. Y'all know I mean. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C. But I, somehow, some ways, keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it heats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitating, never double. It's like everywhere we go, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose, or tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider Nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga, don't get your ass kicked. We bout the action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out, hit you with a two-piece nigga. Everybody knows me, soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider Nation, and intelligent. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had to represent. We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, you niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
Like Raiders, bitch. I love that song. I love that song. What's up, big dog? How you doing? I think you're muted, fool. Yeah. What is up? What is up, Raider Nation? Raiders, bitch. Man, I can't wait to say that shit when I go to LA. Oh, I'm gonna fucking lay that shit. No, I still can't hear you. Yeah, no sé. You tripping today? You tripping today, dog? Yee. Come on, man. We gotta fix this. Ja, what's up, Ja? I know, right? Ready for week 1. See a lot of memes once we win. That is for real, bro. That is factuals. Yep. Space Beast. Damn, Leo, dropping it like Raiders, bitch. Dog, that's my fucking song. That was my anthem for the longest. Yeah. It was. And that's right, Walter. Raiders, bitch. That's right. Oh, damn, I forgot. You know what, Walter? I forgot to ask if you wanted to come on, bro. Let me know if you can. If you want to, you still can come right now. It looks like John's having some technical difficulties. But yeah, man, it's Raiders, bitch. And you know what's up. That's my shit right now, dog. Especially with all this Charger hype here in LA. You know how that shit goes when you from here. So I got to remind those motherfuckers whose town this is. You know, this is us. This is Raiders. This is Raiders town. It's Raiderville. What up to my boy Chris, my dog Leo, and John crushing it on Mondays as usual. That's what's up. SoCal Sal, welcome, brother. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to joining us. But man, as a lot of y'all know, there was some sad news this morning. We had the announcement. I think I saw it last night. Of the passing of Jim Otto. And I know a lot of us are younger. We probably don't remember him. We know him as the Raider legend that he is. You know, the Raider legend that Mr. Raider. Yeah. Are you there? You talking now? There you is. Yeah.
It's kind of weird. I'm having like it's just tripping a little bit, but whatever.
I can hear you now. Yeah. What's up, man? You wearing that? What jersey you wearing? Tim Brown? Yeah. So like I was telling y'all, man, the passing of Jim Otto, it was tough. It was hard. You heard, right, John? What happened? You're in Vegas, shit.
Yeah, I'm right here, dog.
Yeah,
original Raider, right?
Yeah, Mr. Raider right there. Yeah,
Mr. Raider right there.
Mr. Raider.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it was. You know what? It was tough. I was gonna share with the chat, like, one of my first trips ever going to Oakland. Mm-hmm. We were part of a booster club called the Worldwide Fans in Black, and my uncle put us in there. We went, and that's bad. I didn't even know you're supposed to call yourself like a Raider something, like Raider Leo, Raider something, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I learned that weekend. So then we go, and it's a Legends party at the stadium at the O at Oakland, like it's in there. That's where the party is. So we walk into the stadium, and then, dude, you see these legends. You saw Stabler, Bolitnikoff, Villapiano, Jim Otto. They were all there, bro. And normally when you go, like, I know before this, I used to go to signings, and they would tell you, you can't take a picture or you can't ask for autographs, like, and all that shit, right? Mm-hmm. So they had told us stuff like that. So I was like, okay, whatever. We're just here to chill. Nah, bro. When Jim Otto came out, he came out like shaking people's hands, thanking us for being there.
Yeah.
Like, he started talking to us, like taking pictures. You want me to sign? I didn't take nothing to sign for that reason, because they told us we were.
They tell you stuff.
Yeah. So I had like a little badge that they gave us, and then he signed the badge, the back of the badge or whatever. But he was such a cool, down to earth dude, man. And like kicking it with those guys like that, to me, that opened my eyes about learning about the Oakland Raiders side of it, you know?
Yeah.
The 70s, the 60s, like learning more about that shit. They even gave us like a little DVD that I ended up giving to Johnny. Of like,
yeah, because we were all LA Raider fans.
Yeah, because we were hardcore LA Raider fans.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, that was tough, bro. To see that.
Yeah, that was a rough one. So
right.
I was like, damn, I was all right. I mean, but you yeah, and see him kind of go. I was like, damn, all right, well, and you're gonna start seeing a lot of that, I think.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so, little by little.
Yeah.
We're getting to that age, like, damn. Yeah.
I know, right?
I remember him when I was a kid. Moments, you know what I mean?
Right? Yeah, like I remember him when but this dude was even before us.
Yeah, he was before us. That's what I'm saying. We can start seeing him. You can start seeing
that
as we get older. Like, damn, I remember him when I was a kid.
Yeah, like but that significance with that double zero.
Double zero, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, the first time I saw it, I was young, so I was used to confuse it because, you know, he has the 2 T's and the 2 O's in his name.
Yeah.
The double zeros. I was like, wait, what? So it used to confuse me a little bit, but yeah, man. Sad to see him go. I remember AP brought it up that he was in that locker room that last year with when Charles Woodson brought out the cigars and all that stuff.
Yeah, he did. He brought that up. In there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He was in there, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And then I saw last night, I know after I heard, I kept checking like my Instagram and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had seen that Mark went to the stadium and lit the torch.
Yeah, he did. He gave it a little announcement.
That was hella like that's what's up, Mark. Like, mad respect for, you know, going over there and lighting the torch for Jim Otto. And then this morning I seen in Vegas the the billboard, the sign right outside the
Mhm.
stadium that they made it Jim Otto, and they had like some of his stuff up there.
Yeah, and they got at the training facility. They got the Raider flag flying halfway up.
Mass. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's cool. That's cool.
that's cool.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll come out with like a patch on the jerseys this year or something, like a
They
00.
should. They
Right?
should.
If not, we'll come up with one.
we'll come up with a 00 on it or something.
Come up with a 00 and we'll throw that on, bro. We'll put that on there, man.
Yeah,
Like, we got
yeah.
to
The
this
torch,
season.
the torch lighting was cool. That was actually
Yeah,
cool.
that was hella cool, bro. I was
yeah.
like, it was what, 86 years old? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 80, 84, 86, something like that.
Yeah. Some
Yeah,
some of the meanest tape you would see or film on an old school center, man. Because he was so
man.
big and he had that helmet with like a little face mask.
Yeah, all those guys' helmets looked small on them.
Yeah. Now it's like they
makes you laugh.
do the whole big old mask and their designs and stuff, but
They got everything so they don't. Well, before they used to stick their hands up in your face.
yeah.
They don't do that anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that was sad. But I'm cool. The Raiders did a little tribute to them. I saw a bunch of videos that were released today. A bunch of different videos, and
I haven't really got on the whole social media stuff today, so I haven't really seen too much of it.
Yeah, you'll see a bunch, bro. You'll see a bunch.
Yeah,
My
I try to stay away from it when I'm at work, because when you get into it, you start watching.
Yeah.
At work, I just stay away from
That
it.
happens to me all the time. I'm supposed to be writing my notes or whatever, then my phone will go off, and I look, and then I just get caught going like this. Like, 2 hours later, like, oh damn.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, I gotta stay away from it.
Yeah.
At least during certain times, I can make sure.
What up, OJ? El Mero Mero Chido Linus. What is up, compa? What is up? What is up, compa? Robert Davila says AOC better come through on the Chargers game on win. I think Robert's the one that be commenting on the channel sometimes about how AOC will be gone by like week 3, or you don't have no faith in him. No faith
in him. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, you never know. We'll see if he gets step up his game after a full training camp of working with the guys and stuff like that, getting in sync with the line and all that. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Space
see what
Beast said
happens.
the same. I thought the torch lighting was super cool. Yeah. That was pretty dope. That was that part was like oof. Yeah. So I'm like, let's see what else we say. What did he say right here? Max Crosby did see memes made about him on Twitter. Joe Alt, and all he put was
it's a devil.
Man, that Joe. I don't know. Is it Joe Alt talking shit, or is it like Charger fans saying that Joe Alt's gonna smash on Max, bro?
Joe Alt said something. I think he said something about Max Crosby.
Why would you do that? Like, bro, you went to Notre Dame. You're supposed to be smart. Like, why would you call out the Condor?
He went to the Chargers, dog. He dummified a little bit.
For real, I don't get it. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, he was good. I mean, it was nice seeing him in a Notre Dame jersey, but it's different now.
It was like when remember we were big Manti Te'o fans.
Yeah.
When he got drafted by the Chargers. That sucked to see that.
I was like, man. That was my boy too. I was like, man.
Yeah, and I was like, well, fuck you now, Manti.
Yeah. It was nice knowing you, type of thing.
Yeah, me too, no. Josh. I can't wait tomorrow's podcast, Max and AOC. AOC is gonna be on Max's podcast tomorrow.
Okay, that works.
So I definitely gotta tune in and watch that one, or at least listen to it. Yeah. I like that Max be bringing the players though. Because then they have like that connection. Then if somebody was interviewing them, it's different.
Yeah.
Kind of like you're chopping it up with your boy. Like when Tay was on there, I like when Tay was on there.
Yeah. Yeah, the first time I seen that was that fool from the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie
brings on the players and he just talks to them and he's just like,
I've never seen Mookie. Mookie has one?
Yeah, Mookie has one. He brings some guys on.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, he'll bring the guys on. So I was like, when I was watching it, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, because he brings on the players and he just interviews them and stuff about the locker room and how they feel and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's dope.
Oh, we gotta watch that. I gotta watch a Mookie one. Is the one where he's got Trevor Bauer on there? I gotta watch that one.
I know he's got Kershaw on there about his shoes because he wears what is it like Skechers or New Balances, New Skechers I think it is.
Ah, no way.
Yeah, he tells me he's like, why Skechers? Because Mookie's all about that swag and stuff like that.
The swag, yeah. Kershaw was not.
Kershaw was like, I just needed something comfortable.
That's dad right there. He says Joel Alt's face says that he didn't want to go to Blue Bitch Chokers.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's definitely gonna be a good little game. We gotta get that win in at SoFi.
All right, so I'm glad you brought it up, and that was one of the things we're gonna talk about. But like to me, I want it so much because of all the hype you still hear about the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like how do they have them over under 8.5 wins or whatever, or finishing above us? When you think about what did they bring in, or how did they get better besides Harbaugh?
That's what it is. It's just Harbaugh. But I don't know. I don't see them doing. I think they'll do the same thing they do every year. Whether they give them all this praise and everything, and then they just go at the end of the season. Yeah. They've been doing that for years. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right. You know what I mean? Could have made the playoffs. You could have made the playoffs, but you let us kick a field goal, so I don't know what to tell you either. I remember that too. Though. It was already tied. I don't know why you just didn't let the clock run out. What were you trying to do?
Yeah.
It was what are you trying to do? You were in already. You're like,
Yo, you weren't here when we saw that game. You came the following week for the playoff game, right?
Yeah, the following week when we played.
Yeah. Because we saw that. Bengals. We saw that one at Pizza Co. with the. That's what I was telling the TRS boys. Like Johnny and Noah's first full season as Raider fans. We made playoffs.
We made playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. So to them, it's like, we always do this.
Yeah. To them, it's like no. It's almost like a normal. Oh yeah, we made the playoffs.
Yeah, and then now they saw what happened the year after, and then after they're like, "What the hell? What happened, Uncle?" Like, "Oh yeah, bro, this is normal."
You came in a very interesting year.
You came in a little interesting year. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because we were at the Pizza Co for the Bengals game.
Yeah.
With the inverted whistle.
The inverted whistle. Yeah. I remember I was gonna go to a comedy show that night with someone, and we were still at the pizza place drinking.
Yeah, we stayed there all day. We stayed there all day. We watched every single game that day. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the Rams house. Whose house? Rams house. The Rams fans that came in.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember that one. We were like, whoa, okay.
Yeah, we were like, whoa, go Rams.
Go Rams for real.
Yeah, Space Beast.
Yes, we were like, hey.
Raiders treat players and fans like family. It's still weird that other teams haven't started doing it, but we are original. That's facts, bro. I think we do, like the Raiders and the fans and the players. Like there's just a different commitment to them as far as the love. Even though some people will say Mark don't love us because of the prices or whatever the fuck, but man, no, Mark loves the fans.
The prices is a business aspect of it. You got to put all this money down. You got to make it back. That's just what it is.
And he don't have control over the resale because the majority of the expenses
resale people
resell. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The problem was when people bought it, they looked at it as an investment. Because I've met people out here I've met people out here who aren't even really football fans, but whole season tickets, and all they do is just sell them out. That's the whole. It was a way to make money and investment.
Yeah. Well, like people tried that here in LA, and that fucking bit them in the ass.
Yeah. Well, it's different. You could do that with the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and then you got everybody, and then like I've always said it's always going to be hard to fill it up with all Raider fans just because it's a tourist destination.
Yeah, and then that's what makes it too with other things. The whole tourist. Like I remember when we used to go to Oakland, I was like, "What the hell are you going to Oakland for?" It's like because the Raiders to go see the Raiders. Yeah,
nothing else.
Nothing else. We're gonna go see
the Raiders.
If we were gonna go sightseeing, then we would go across the bay. We would go to fucking Fisherman's Wharf or whatever the fuck. But
go now, Fisherman's Wharf.
If I was an away fan and my team plays the Raiders, I would circle that. Like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to Vegas. Are you
I always say it's a two birds with one stone because we get to go to Vegas and we get to go watch the team play. In the nice stadium, new stadium, whatever. So I've always said it from the beginning. I was like, it's gonna be a little interesting because remember we've gone to games where it's like a bunch of. It feels like it's half and half.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Yeah.
like, damn, there's so many.
The
Especially
Steeler
the Steelers. The Steeler one, I was like,
one,
there's
and
so many
then-
Steelers there.
The Viking one that you didn't get to go after all the end.
Yeah.
There was a lot of Viking
Yeah,
fans.
so you see that, and you know that's what I said. People out here because,
Yeah.
like I said, I've met people out here who's like, you know, like we said we wear Raider stuff all the time.
Yeah.
So you know, I was coming out of one of the shrimp boil places, and I was walking out. You know, you're walking out, and smell like fucking shrimp bro. And the guy was like, "Hey, you're a Raider fan?" I go, "Hell yeah, that was shit." And he was like, "Hey, he's like, you want to buy tickets?" I was like, I have season tickets, and I always sell them.
Oh,
So I got
okay.
he got his information and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But you know, he was saying, he's like, oh, he was pretty much just saying like, oh, it's to make money off of it. And that's what it is.
It's an investment.
An investment, and that's that's how a lot of people have them.
Yeah, because I saw something on Instagram earlier about the most expensive ticket this season so far is the Raiders versus the Steelers.
Yeah,
It's
and
like
you know, and I was checking that out the last year, the year before, when we went to New Orleans, and I was looking at I haven't done it this year, but I do it every year, and it's like every team we play on the road, their most expensive ticket is the Raider ticket, with the exception of Dallas. The exception of Dallas. Dallas is always the number one, and maybe that year Super Bowl, the one who just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But every time I go in there, like when we went to New Orleans, I looked at New Orleans. And they were like the Atlanta Falcons and New Orleans game was like $30.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And then the Raiders New Orleans game was like 200. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that one
So
was 200. That one was a little
Yeah.
bit, and we were all the way up top that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was like 200. So I started checking all of them like that, and it's usually one of the most expensive tickets on that team schedule.
Because the Pittsburgh one wasn't that bad. Yeah.
No, the good thing with the Pittsburgh was that we waited till around that time. We would have bought them ahead of time, and they were like $600-700 ahead of time.
SOC. Yeah.
So when you look at them like that, it is even with the Raiders. You look at them; it's the most expensive ticket on there.
OJ has a question for us. He
Okay.
said, "Who is the free agent that y'all would like to see get signed to bolster a position?"
One of these, there's a couple of corners I think we could use that are still free agents, right? I haven't really kept up with the league, but there's a corner. Who was it? We talked about this the other day. We had all three. We were talking about all three corners. We were like sitting there.
Yeah. Me, you, and Joel, right?
Yeah, and even on here, I think we brought it up because we were talking about free agents that are still out there. I know we're waiting for June 1st.
The June 1st money.
The June 1st money to hit in. I think it is.
The Jimmy Renfro money.
Yeah, the Jimmy Renfro money.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll be the same with you. A corner, one of those corners.
A corner would be, I think, a corner. I haven't really.
Yeah.
I know there's a couple of them out there, but definitely a corner. I think we could definitely use one more.
So Chris asked, "Who's gonna go? What games they're gonna go to?" OJ said, "I am sure going to the season opener for sure. I might hit that Monday night game also against Atlanta." And then MC Reyes said he's just here to say fuck to Águila.
Hey, dog.
Look here, Gonzalo.
No llores. No llores.
No llores, Gonzalo.
It is what it is, dog. It is what it is.
Right. The Raiders are 0-3 in SoFi. It was only I couldn't remember that. So it was in 2020. We did win here, but there were no fans. I thought that was doing Carson.
It might have been Carson.
It might have still been Carson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't won in SoFi.
I thought we had won in SoFi. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. We got to get that SoFi win. I mean, we always talk about how it's always blacked out. It's another home game, but we can for some reason never get it. And I hate that. I hate splitting the games with them because we always second time around we usually do a lot more better.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, where was that the first game?
I know. Who was it? Who was somebody was saying about that? Oh, Chris was saying we're gonna sweep the Chargers this year. And like in my mind, I couldn't even remember the last time we swept the Chargers. It seems like we always split with them.
Always split, yeah. It's one of those games that always split. I don't know why. It's like we always split. We seem to always beat Denver around now.
Yeah,
and
now
the KC game is like we're winning and then we lose it at the end.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Damn.
That one Monday night one where Mr. Renfro and Tay hit each other. Like, yeah.
So I don't know. I like the way the team looks. I don't think we did good with the draft. What we got, so I don't know. I'm a little more hyped this year than I had. Like more hyped and not just like being that typical Raider fan. You're like, oh, we got it. No, like I'm actually looking at it like, okay, I think we can do it a lot better. Because I know we always have that whole, we're gonna win.
We do. I know we do, but still, at the same time, like we do, but at the same time, we know we're realistic about it. Like when we were shitty, like we knew we were, but we would still watch the game.
We already know, like, damn, here comes a fucking downfall.
Yeah, like here it goes.
We're waiting for it. We're hoping and we're waiting for, like, damn it, here he goes. Here we go again.
Yeah. Like I had shared a picture that I took that time I went to Oakland, and then MC Raider was like, "Man, we were still shitty back then." I was like, "Man, I think we were shittier back then than we are now." Well, that was back in like the post Jamarcus era. Like that was not a pretty time. Oh, see, look, Space Beast is the former Oakland season ticket holder. I haven't made plans this year yet, but turned down a chance to buy in Vegas, but I'm still on the list. Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to figure out with
MC people are hurting. Eh? He's hurting.
Who, MC Raider?
MC Raider's hurting. That's how Mojo. He's hurting, bro.
No llores, ya. Es lo normal.
Right. Rafa saying I'll probably be there some of these games. What games are you gonna be to at, Rafa? What games are you gonna go? Uh-oh, our boy's here. The third person.
What up, Walter? How you guys doing?
Good. How about you, brother?
Chilling, brother. I was walking my dog right now when you sent me the invite.
Oh yeah.
So the walk became a run.
Hey, OJ Raider goes Puro Monarca.
No, they're gonna start. See.
I was like, are they still even around? I had to. I'm sorry.
That's the other part too. Is though, like we're gonna get to meet more of like, I guess I wouldn't say fans, but like other Raider fans who like watch our show or that they know us, and then we get to actually meet them in person. Like last year when we met D Menace, we met him. Remember?
Yeah,
we were chilling with him. Yeah,
there's a lot of. Well, you had met some people. I met a lot more people last year because I was out there a lot more this time. So.
Yeah, you were out there a lot more. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what you guys talking about? America.
Right now we were just the LA thing.
MC Raider was talking shit about America, so we had to throw it in there.
Yeah, I was with him this morning recording the Stogie Nation podcast, and he still looked a little sad.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
He should be used to that. It's been 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah. But no, just over the schedule a little bit. No, Donkey's getting swept. That's already official, but there's no. But we got Knicks. We're gonna watch the game with the broom in our hand and do the sweep. See, and that's the part that worries me though. And I brought this up on Sunday.
We're confident about it.
When we get confident and we're supposed to win, we fucking lose.
Right.
It was funny because remember when we started last year, one of my questions, that first game was against the Broncos.
Yeah. And
how do you think we'll do with the Broncos? Like, I don't know. I go like, Coach Sean Payton just scares me a little bit because with he did good with the Drew Brees style.
The style of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't pay the internet bill.
Cuidado.
No, but no, Walter. Right now, we were sharing a little bit about Jim Otto. Sadness, what the Raiders did for him. I thought that was really cool.
It was. It was a good memoriam.
Mark going out, lighting up the torch for him. Yeah, that was cool. Did you ever get to meet him?
Never. Unfortunately, I always wanted to, but every game I would go to Oakland. It was unfortunate, but he wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
And usually when I wouldn't go, that's when he would show up, and I was like, damn it. But it is what it is. I actually got to see his documentary, his life story, and then other documentaries of the Oakland Raiders, and his involvement with the organization. I heard about your meeting with him when you guys went to O.co or whatever
to the O
Coliseum, whatever it's called, and how you guys got to hang out with them. That's so awesome, man.
We did, bro. We did. It was cool. He was in his wheelchair, and he actually got up from his wheelchair to take the picture with us.
Right.
But, you know, all the injuries or whatever, he couldn't stand all the way up. That's why he's kind of like leaning down a little bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, he was a really cool dude.
Yeah, I was talking to my wife about him today, you know, and I was telling her that at this point, you know, I think it was probably he's resting now. You know,
Yeah,
because it seemed like he was going through a lot throughout his life.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, so sometimes, you know, it's difficult for the living to let go, but we also have to understand that, you know, it's unfortunate that some of these people are in pain for so long that this is their release. So
that's
you
true.
know,
That's true. Yeah.
so I'm glad that he was able to share everything he did as a player, as a legend, as a Hall of Famer with the Raider Nation, you know, and generations of the Raider Nation.
Generations.
You know, and we get to praise his name, his number, you know, for as long as we live.
That's true, brother.
You know,
That's true.
No one's gonna forget Double O Otto, man.
No, never. And it's funny because my nephews are younger, so they'll ask me because they'll see them in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's 00? Like, who's 00? So then I'll explain to them who Jim Otto was and the significance with the 00, and all that stuff. So
yeah, man,
that
was
was
dope,
cool.
man. That man was dope. So you ready for the season or what?
Yeah, bro. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's see. That was the old 2023 Raiders, Leo. Now we can be confident and win.
Oh, about
talking shit, because sometimes like I don't like to, because if I think we're gonna win, then normally that's when we fucking lose.
Right.
So like that's why what Ja was saying. I don't talk until we're about to fucking like 3 seconds,
right?
Or we're in like victory formation.
Yeah, I honestly, being a Raider fan for so long, you know, seeing the ups and downs, I just rather keep my mouth shut.
Yeah,
because, I don't want to. Definitely, I'm confident of my team, but I'm also a realist, and I know that even the best teams screw it up sometimes. You know, and it's usually, like you were mentioning, it's usually those teams that you should win, that you're guaranteed to win, that even Vegas says you're going to win, and then all of a
those
sudden,
are the ones that we normally lose.
Exactly. So you know, whenever like my Steeler friends talk to me about, hey man, let's bet because you know my team's going to win, or you know they want to talk smack. I'm like, you know what? Talk your smack. I will talk after the game. And you know, if we win, I do, and if we don't win, then I'll be like, you know what?
I still do. I still say fuck your team at the end.
You know, I still dislike your team, but you know, I give them respect. You know, because there are some teams that you're just, they didn't win, we lost. Like our team actually lost the game. Their team didn't win it. Like we did everything wrong for them to be able to come out with a W. You know, the errors, the flags, the missed field goals, you know, all that, the miscatches. Exactly. You know, so it's like if that didn't occur, we would have won the game. But it's self-inflicted wounds.
It is. And Space Beast, you're right, brother. It's crazy that 00 was able to connect with the Raider Nation in 2024, and he's from the 60s, you know? So the fact that you're still able to connect with someone like that is, I think that's what makes us different about being the Raiders, you know? Like even some of the younger ones, they know Jim Otto, even though they never saw him play. Like the mad respects they have for him, you know?
He's like the Raiders version of Vicente Fernandez. Like everybody knows him.
Everybody knows who that fool is.
Not everybody's experienced his you know, his music, but everybody knows. But yeah, man, that's awesome that you got to meet him, got to talk to him, got to hang out with him. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, it's going to be with you for the rest of your life. That's awesome.
That's how my boy, the one who put us in the Booster Club back then, he texted me this morning. But if I had seen it, he sent me the picture. He's like, hey, I still have that picture if you want to see it. I was like, yeah, send it to me. And he sent me the picture. Because that was before all the...
Right. That was actually a camera.
I think it was an actual digital camera that he had.
Yeah. Yep, I remember those.
He said, I think AP has a winning record at the Death Star home games. See? That's another thing we need to start doing. We need to start winning more at home, He said, when my Raiders played my cousin's Chokers team, I remember him saying Yahweh 63. I told him I ain't even at the game. Fuck you telling me Yahweh. That one was dope, bro. That was dope.
We were at
but even
XOXO
that,
Lounge.
We were at XOXO Lounge. That's when we were there. But even with that, like, did you see that we're underdogs in that first game?
Yep.
We're already like +3.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that every year, man. It doesn't matter if we got a Super Bowl caliber team, we're still gonna be the underdogs.
Yeah. I bet you even when we play Denver, there's probably gonna be like even or like by a point.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't doubt it. But you know what? I really don't pay attention to that anymore. Because it's just I think it's more to like demean the team, to make them seem less than they actually are. But the way our team is set up right now, with our coach, with our players, outside noise is not going to matter.
That's true.
You
don't want it to matter. You know what? I think AP does a good job of doing that. Like, even like what I was going to bring up right now, like there's a lot of hate going on in the media about our quarterbacks being ranked last in the NFL.
Right.
And to me immediately, like, there's no fucking way. Like, I'm not saying they're 15, 20, whatever, but there's no way they're 32 and 33.
Yeah,
like,
they can't
already name quarterbacks in my head that are worse than these dudes, but yet they have them fucking listed like above O'Connell. And even rookies who haven't even played a snap yet.
Exactly what I was gonna say. How the hell is a college quarterback gonna be better than a proven veteran quarterback that's played in the NFL at least a year?
Right.
Come on now.
Because watch, John, I was telling him about how there's like this list and they have our quarterbacks ranked like at the bottom.
Yeah.
And to me, it's crazy, like the hate they get, like, because I can think of starting quarterbacks that are worse on other teams. Like when I first saw that list,
32, right, or something like that.
Yeah, and it was like the first one that came to mind was like Sam Darnold. No way he's better than O'Connell.
Hell
He's
no.
the quarterback for the Vikings, right? And then you have in Denver, you got Stiddy. He beat Stiddy last year. He beat shit out of him, right? Or even if they go Knicks, no way is a rookie better than O'Connell right now. How are you going to rank a rookie already better?
And then let's count the rookie quarterbacks, right?
Oh no, I got the list right here for you.
What were they saying about AOC if he would have been a quarterback in the draft this year?
Oh, that's true. They were saying that at the end of the year that he would have been like a first or second round quarterback. Yeah.
So then using their own, I guess, words against them, our quarterback could be an elite or a starting quarterback directly from college, drafted.
Right.
I don't know.
That's what I say. That's why I think it's just straight hate.
It's just hate.
I was just tripping out that they have at that point you got backup quarterbacks ranked higher than both of our quarterbacks.
Look, okay. So the one I found was the one on NFL.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they have O'Connell at 26. Okay, cool. Whatever.
Okay.
Not 32.
All right.
But these are the ones they have behind him. And mind you, the other list I had seen earlier, but I can't find it no more. He was like last. So at 32, they have Zach Wilson. Like I said, ass. All right. Yeah. 31, Bryce Young had a shitty season. Whatever. Cool. Not better than O'Connell. Bailey Zappi, New England's quarterback. Below. Daniel Jones, another one. All right. Ritter. Pickett's not even on the damn Steelers anymore.
That's true.
And then they have O'Connell. But then this is where it gets crazy for me. They have Will Levis, number 25, above him.
Is that the
Sam
one
Howell from Washington?
The one from Tennessee.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Sam Howell from the Commanders. They have him at 24. And that fool got traded.
Yeah, he did.
He's not even a starting quarterback anymore. And then there was Gardner. Gardner Minshew was above him. Right? Oh, okay. Kyler Murray. Now, Kyler, I would say, okay, he's a better quarterback than O'Connell.
Yeah. He just hasn't played in a while.
Mm-hmm.
21 was DC, and then 20 was Russell.
Really?
Russell?
Russell.
Nah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So that's why I can't stand that they grade these fools like that, right? Like,
But they do it. They do it with this purpose in mind.
to piss us off.
Exactly. Exactly, dude.
We never get no love. We know that already.
Never.
We
And
never get any love.
then it's funny when we get a little bit of love, we're like, why are they doing that? What's going on?
When we used
Why are
to
they
get
messing with
love
us?
was when we had like Carr and then Gruden, like, oh, they're gonna finally get it together. Or when McDaniels came, right? McDaniels is gonna take Carr and that offense to the next level.
Yeah.
And then
And now, they're back.
oh man.
Well, they did it this year with our defense, right? We were like, what are we ranked? And we were all like 12, 15. And it was like 8. We're like 8, top 10.
Mhm.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah, now they
Yeah.
have us wanting like a projected top 10 defense.
But see, our mindset is already there to where, like, okay, well, we know what our team is, but
Mhm.
we're gonna rank it lower because that's what they're gonna rank it.
That's what they're gonna rank it.
And that's why when at the last time we were together, you had asked what ranking was our defense, and I said like 24 or something like that, and then you said 8, and we're like, what?
Yeah.
We don't ever get any love, but at the same
Yeah.
time, you know what I mean? You got to go out and prove it.
Hey, we are the nation they love to hate.
Yeah, and that's why I agree with OJ. Like OJ said, there's no way you can sit there and tell me Will Levis, whoever the fuck else in Tennessee, is better than what we have. No way.
Mm-mm.
Right?
That's why I didn't even remember if he was from Tennessee or the third string quarterback that beat us.
See? No, that was the dude from Chicago. What I didn't even remember. Tyler Baggett or whatever the fuck his name was, right?
That's funny.
Uh-huh.
That is funny.
That's why even like Space Beast, I can't stand any draft grades or PFS. The QBs or cornerbacks. They had a solid offseason, but what about the quarterback? Right?
I always trip out on the grades when the quarterbacks come out because they're in college. It's always different. Their systems are just very, very different from out here. So some of them make the leap in the transition really well. Some of them don't, depending on where you play or what kind of offense you're running out there. So that's the biggest thing.
And then also you're in college, you're playing against average, mediocre to great players. In the NFL, it's just the great players. It's the elite.
Yeah, it's top of the list.
It's the best of the best. So you can't compare, what you're playing against in college to what you're going to be playing against the NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah, you could just project.
Right.
Like you could just project. Like, oh, he did this, but it's still not the same.
Right.
So that's why I was
and
like,
then that was the list like last year, right? Without the rookies. Here comes the ones with the rookies.
Okay.
All right. So where to go?
The four that were taken.
At 32, they have Sam Darnold. 31, Bryce Young. Right. 30, Will Levis. Okay, so now they put Will Levis under him. Jacoby Brissett, 29.
Okay.
Aiden O'Connell at 28. So now they have Daniel Jones above him. They have Jaden Daniels above him. They have Fields above him. Wilson above him. Justin Fields above AOC.
Is he a backup?
Exactly.
To Russell Wilson, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then it goes. They have Anthony Richardson. Okay, I saw the promise before he got hurt. Okay. Carr.
Oh, that's okay.
Geno Smith. Caleb Williams is number 20, bro.
He hasn't
That
even
dude ain't hit it down in the NFL yet.
He's a top 20.
And they have him at number 20.
That is ridiculous, man.
That's funny.
That is ridiculous.
And then they have Deshaun at 19. Goff at 18 is hella low, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Goff should be higher.
They got Baker above him. They got Cousins above Goff. Yeah. Tua's the midway point. Tua's at 15.
Really?
Yeah. Then they got Lawrence, Love, Murray, Hurts, Rodgers at 10, Purdy at 9, Stafford at 8, Stroud at 7, Dak at 6, Herbert at 5, Sherbert's at 5, Josh Allen at 4, Burrow at 3, Lamar, and then of course fucking Kermit.
And these rankings are based on what? On performance since they were rookies? percentage.
They're doing it's basically pro football, so it's like how he was saying there, the PFF stats, the analysis.
Oh, okay.
Based on their analysis of their performances and stuff like that. So how are you gonna put Caleb at 20?
Yeah, no, that's.
And why is Dak 6? Exactly, OJ.
Yeah, I was thinking when you said 6, I was like, 6.
And Fields is a bust.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to trade for him. Right?
What did they give up? Like a 3rd round pick or something like that?
Not even, bro. It was like a 5th.
Was it a
6th? Something like that. Yeah.
I thought it was like a 4th or 3rd or 4th.
No, Fields is the kick returner, guys.
Yeah, he's fast enough.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I don't know. These the rankings are always kind of like they're trash.
Yeah,
they're just trash.
It's all freaking clickbait, man.
Yeah.
But these are that's like NFL. This is like pro football.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Talk.
Right.
It's not even like some random person just talking shit to piss us off. Yeah.
No. I know, but I'm saying that because there's nothing actually happening. Let's stir up some controversy. Let's stir up some conversations or some arguments.
That's true. That's true. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
He said, Dub Raider, yo, I saw Joe Klatt's college football draft show, and he kept saying, I have no idea what direction the Raiders are going with AP. And I'm like, dude, he's gonna smash mouth football. That's right.
Yep.
I don't.
That's the feel I get from it.
That's me too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's how I see it, bro.
And it's welcome. Let me tell you, it is welcome.
Yes,
very much welcome, right?
Go back to being los malosos.
Yes, sir.
Los malosos de Las Vegas. Of course, and then like Cal says the cowboy bias. There's always cowboy bias.
There's always cowboy bias. Always. That's always there.
Always.
And then also don't forget now the bias from the Patriots has transitioned to KC. Because of the star quarterback.
Oh, that and the calls, like, oh man,
the KC games, even with Baltimore and even the Super Bowl. I mean, look, they won. I don't like that they won, obviously, but they got away with so much shit in those 2 games. Going back and watching those games, it's like, dude, how do you not call that holding? How do you not call that? How do you not call that?
Yeah,
it's just kind of like, man, like, all right, whatever.
Yeah,
they got away. They got away with a lot.
The most pass interferences or whatever have been called like Mahomes throws. Yeah,
and and they were saying that they were actually the most penalized offensive line in the season, and they didn't get a single call against them during the playoffs.
Yeah, I seen that.
I was like,
especially
no way.
in the Super Bowl. Yeah.
And dude, that started. I saw that in the game against Baltimore. Yeah, that was in Baltimore. I wanted Baltimore to win because I didn't want to see KC. I didn't want the 49ers to win. So I was like, give me Detroit and Baltimore. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? But I was like, sit there and I'm watching. I was watching a little bit of the game, and I was like, dude, like, I was like, it's funny because you look at certain things because I did the whole Junior All-American and Pop Warner for a little bit. So I was like, damn, I would have called that one. I would have thrown the flag on that one. I'm not sitting there making the movement myself, going, "That's a flag." You know what I was like? I was like, dude, like that's the things you look for because you start off on the lines when you start doing that stuff. I was like,
and what scares me about that? Because it's become such a point offensive league that like kind of what happened to the NBA where they don't call travel or double dribble anymore.
Oh, that's hard.
Because they just want to see offense, right? Because they just want to see offense. They don't care about the other part. They let it go. If they start doing that in the NFL, bro, can you imagine? Like, it's not holding. It's fine. He scored a touchdown. He needs more time. Joel says Justin Field is the new Cordell Stewart.
Oh my god. Yeah,
that was just fucking.
It was a lot of. You could tell it was just favored in a certain way, and I was just kind of like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that's why during the off season, I try to steer away from like ESPN, NFL, anything from those camps because obviously we're not favored with them. The Raider organization isn't favored with them. I try to stay with more, the local reporters and just the fandom and stuff like that because even though not a lot of us are knowledgeable enough to know the true X's and O's, or are in the offices or the locker rooms to know what's happening. But at least it's not a negative shit show that they're throwing at us on a daily basis anytime they talk about our team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because when I was in Detroit, every time Goodell came out, we booed him. And Detroit fans didn't. Like, they didn't understand. They looked at us like, why do you guys boo? I hate Goodell so much. And we're like, the fuck? Like, have you not seen what they do to us? And as a Detroit fan, they don't get it. So they don't see that hate for him.
Well, they've been out of the mix for so long.
Yeah. That dude came out on the stage, we booed the hell out of him.
They're just happy to be there.
Yeah. They were just they were just like, dude, we made the NFC Championship, like, and they were close.
Yeah,
exactly. I was kind of hoping they would win it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Me too, man. Me too.
Yeah, it was funny too because then they started booing with us every time Goodell came out. They're like, "Fuck it, let's boo him too."
Let's do it. Let's do it. That's
You'll
awesome.
learn. You'll learn.
Yeah, that part was funny.
Yeah.
But we're getting close. Tomorrow begins phase 3 of the off season. That means 7-on-7, 11-on-11. So a lot of the clips we've been seeing, and I've seen even now, like it's walkthroughs or whatever. But I've seen those fools like put some speed, some powers behind it. Like they're not.
It's definitely a good hype
through this shit.
It's definitely a good hype. Those guys look like they're ready to play, ready to come out. Yes. And I hope we can keep that energy all the way through.
Yes,
that energy level is like so great. It's so it gets you going. It makes you want to go out there and see it. It makes you want to, you know what I mean?
It's contagious.
It's contagious.
Yeah.
It makes you want to see more. It makes you, but before you're sitting there like, all right, whatever.
I'm so forward to when we can go to training camp. If we can.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We are.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. No, and that's what makes it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm excited about the season, not just because it's a new season and we're Raider fans, but just seeing the attitude, the atmosphere. It's got me like, okay, I think we could actually do something, start something good from here on out.
Yeah, we haven't seen this in a long time to where the players are motivated. They're excited. Yeah. They're excited to get into the training facility and become better and be more of a cohesive unit and be a team. When they don't have to. Like right now, the majority of the players in the NFL, they're probably vacationing, hanging out with the family, handling their business outside of the NFL. Doing podcasts or whatever. And what's our team doing? They're working.
Yeah.
That's exciting. That is exciting.
It has that feeling that they want to be there too.
Yes.
Yeah, not that they're being forced to or they're going to be fined or whatever.
And see, and I'm hoping that energy translates to the Raider Nation too. To the stadium, to the games. Yes, because we need that. We need that. I hate going into the stadium and being 40% of our home stadium.
Yeah.
It's.
And we were just talking about that earlier.
Yeah. It's. I don't. I'm like whatever, but at the same time, I still feel it. You walk in there, and you're like, damn.
They speak the facts though. I think it's showing that they've been working out together since January, and the energy is there. Like you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell. And that's what I'm hoping. Like with AOC, I know. I like how he ended the season. So I was like, okay, he's got some good throws. He's got some good stuff. He needs a little bit of work. But I'm hoping he's working with the guys in that and understanding and where to put the ball, for those particular acts. Everybody likes it a little bit different.
Right.
I mean, understanding the guys where they, where to put the ball, where to place the ball, where to go up and get it, and hopefully the offense comes out to using. Well, we now have like 2 big old tight ends and shit. So
yeah. He was actually learning while he was playing. Because he never threw with the first stringers. He was always the backup.
No, not until he got given the keys there.
Exactly, and by that point, the team had already gelled with the previous quarterback, which is Jimmy G, I guess. And making that transition halfway through, it's to a rookie. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. But he held his own. I definitely commend him. Started off rough. Trial by fire, but he ended the year very well.
Yeah,
Very strong.
I like the way he ended it well.
And
I
that's
hope I hope he gets what we did to the Chargers in the last game. It was we smashed them, and it was like it's one of those games where everything kind of just went your way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that game everything.
It wasn't like we're gonna go out there and put up 62 points on them every single time, and I know that. But some of that same energy to come out and
go out
definitely. And just play, have that confidence to go out
there.
I
like
do
this
the same stuff. What?
He said last year, Raiden Aiden. I like that nickname, Raiden Aiden. Was heading into camp with Jimmy and Hoyer. That was a joke. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, especially Hoyer.
Hoyer, right? Especially for Hoyer.
Horrible.
Hoyer.
Why, dude? Why?
Like, why were you here, bro?
They had an extra space, so they're like, we'll take you. Come on.
Like, geez. Oh my god.
It's like, man, he's not the type of veteran you want. He's just not.
And then I remember when we said that, and then I remember Chris during our shows would be like, he's not gonna play. Like, he's just here to hold a clipboard and like mentor the young kid. And I was like, man.
Then he played.
And we saw him in that game. And I was like, oh fuck.
Then he played. I was like,
yeah. Then he played there. Like, oh shit, here we go. But you know what, Walter? You brought up a great point, bro, and I'm glad you said that, because as much as the team is starting to show that shit, I too, like you, want to see the nation do the same when it comes to the home games. Because when the switch was made, I didn't go to the game. Chris did, and he said there were way more Raider fans. And I could see why. It was the transition. We had just blown out the Giants. We beat them, and then they came home, and then they played the Jets, and it was a Raider-filled
stadium
home game that it had felt like a home game than it did for a while. Even that second time when we went to the Denver game, that felt more like a Raider game.
Yeah, we went to the Denver game. That was that
really Denver game felt like a fucking Raider game final. I mean, there was still orange, but it wasn't like before. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think you'll find a little bit of the other team, like just the same way we travel and we go to other stadiums and you see that silver and black out there. You'll see it a little bit, but it definitely was a difference from seeing that Pittsburgh game to seeing that Denver Broncos match. So and they travel. And I mean, a good comparison would be that Pittsburgh game this year. And you go to that game, does it feel any different? That would be something to look at.
Yeah, that Steeler game was definitely embarrassing. Walking into that stadium and so much yellow and the terrible towels flying and
there was a lot of them.
You know what? Man. I kind of expected it. I wasn't surprised. One, because Steelers travel big.
They travel well.
When I saw them play in Oakland, there were a lot of Steeler fans. That was the one team you would see in Oakland was the Steelers. Yeah. Everybody else,
and they do travel well. I was just tripping out because a lot of them were in the good seats.
Yeah. They were in the club seat section.
A lot of them were in the club seat section. So you're like, these were in the good seats and shit. You know what I mean? So you're like, damn, because they were all right there. So we were like, damn, okay.
I went into that stadium with the expectation of seeing a lot of Steeler fans, but this was ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was like going to Pittsburgh, and I guess also it makes it difficult to differentiate because they were wearing black jerseys as well.
Yeah.
So the only thing that made it different was the yellow towels flying and stuff, but still, man, it's like you don't want to see that at home.
No, you don't.
You definitely don't. But we're unfortunately kind of getting used to that. But I think we've turned the tide now, and I feel with the help and support of the Raider Nation, we'll definitely change those numbers to our benefit and to our players' benefit.
Yeah, and John was touching on that earlier because the one factor that is there and we can't dismiss is the business aspect behind it. How many people did buy season tickets with the intention of selling them regardless of what fan team you were from,
Right.
So that's one of the big things about Vegas, where will we ever really fully have home field like we used to? Probably not.
No, because our city's a destination city.
Because it's a destination,
Who the hell wants to go vacation in Oakland? Nobody.
Right. We were talking about that. Yeah.
Nobody wants to do that. So, but Vegas, you take the family, instead of taking them to Disneyland, you go to Vegas. That's understandable. But the thing is, as a season ticket holder, I don't attend all the games, so I sell some of my tickets. I'm obviously on the monetary side of it. I definitely want to make my money back, and if possible, some profit. But as a Raider fan, I definitely want to keep it in the family. Unfortunately, Unfortunately, when it comes to selling tickets through Ticketmaster or StubHub or however it is,
you never know.
People said you don't know who you're selling to.
You don't know,
and they don't allow you to communicate outside of maybe after the transaction.
After the transaction,
and that sucks.
Because we do this. We would do the same when we travel. You buy them on Ticketmaster, StubHub, Game Time, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's it's not there's some kind of season ticket holder who just can't go to the game or whatever the reason is.
Right. And I actually I was talking to MC Raider today, and I was telling them that what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to raffle some of my season tickets through him for games that I can go to. That way, I get my money reimbursed, but I'm guaranteed that the seats are going to be taken by Raider fans.
Yeah.
That way, basically, I win both ways.
Like a space piece. I buy tickets. We need to set up a network. See?
Yeah, we do. We should. It's something that as Raider fans, it should be like, because like you said, sometimes you got family obligations or whatever where you can't make a game or something comes up. You know what I mean? If you could find Raider people to actually to keep it in the family, it'd be great.
I know there's groups too on Facebook that'll help you, but then you got to be careful on there.
Exactly.
You gotta be careful.
We when the Chargers were still in San Diego, we would always go every year, right? Because we take over that stadium.
That was South LA, yeah.
and one of my boys bought tickets on what's that one website where you can buy and sell stuff? Not eBay.
Craigslist?
No. Yeah. Craigslist.
Oh,
So he bought the tickets. He's like, I got the tickets, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm like, all right, cool. We get to the stadium. We're tailgating, having a good time. Yeah. Oh, it's game time. Let's go get in line and get into our seats. Bootleg tickets. And it's
and it's hard. That's why you use the whole Ticketmaster.
Exactly. Like that. That's at least you're guaranteed to be protected just in case if they are fake. But I think that's definitely a good idea to create a network, but there has to be some sort of way to do checks and balances when it comes to the security of the sale and the transaction.
Yeah. See, when I buy mine, I normally buy them from other Raider fans that I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We met because I remember we met,
or that we've met at games, right? Yeah.
And
then and it's like, okay, those are the ones. I will. Yeah. The only time I think I used Ticketmaster last year Game Time was for the Charger one here in LA. That was the only time I used that one. Yeah. Other than that, I would go through people that I know. Like even earlier today, I had somebody hit me up if I knew who was selling tickets. Like, I know a couple people. So I was gonna hit you up, Walter, and I was gonna hit up my boy Eric and be like, hey, I have a person looking for 2. She wants the 400 section because she don't want to spend that much. So things like that, and that's a Raider fan. So it would be 2 Raider fans coming to the game.
When you get that good connection, people are just hit up this person or that person. Give you that person's information. You can go from there.
Yeah, or even last year, John, when we went to the Denver game, those were the tickets I got from Kenny King. So from one Raider fan to another. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What was I going to tell you, Leo? Not to change the conversation here, but did you let John know already about?
No, not yet. You could tell him. I was going to wait to the show. Yeah.
No, you tell him, bro.
What are we doing?
So we're going to the Las Vegas versus Cleveland game. We're going with Walter.
That works. Yeah. Let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's go.
So it's going to be us 3 and Chris from Protect the Shield.
Okay. I've talked to Chris. Never met him, but I've talked to him
against the dog pound.
Some of them Ohio boys.
Yes, sir.
So I know Chris is from out there, right? He's from Columbia.
Yeah. So I think he has family coming down also. Yeah.
Oh, that's why he already had the hotel booked.
That's why he had the hotel. Right?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. We set it up this weekend. Was it this weekend, Leo? Right?
This past weekend.
And we're like, let's do it, man. I'm down.
Let's go. That's perfect. Let's do it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Base P said, my dad thought he could sell tickets and give someone the paper tickets. I had to push his friends through the line with the distraction. See, even that, like trying to do the paper tickets, and now they only want the electronic ones.
Mm-hmm.
The paper tickets you just keep like as a souvenir now.
Yeah, that's what they are now. More than anything.
Mm-hmm. And I missed that. I used to wear mine like on a lanyard when I go to Oakland. When I had like the sweet ticket, I was all proud. I'm like, look.
Yeah, because they were like all like chrome and shit. And,
they were
like,
different.
really
They were all
nice.
chromed out. Like, yeah.
That's definitely changed.
Dude, the season tickets of late, they're actually collector cards. So you have like a bunch of Raider legends as a ticket. And it has like perforations. You can take it off and actually make a card collection of the team for the season.
And they come in like a cool ass box, right?
Yeah, man. They got some dope boxes. I remember
people reveal it.
The first year was the actual stadium. Like you open the box, and then like I think the autumn wind came out and lights came out, and
I remember seeing that one
right there.
I remember seeing that one.
And then two seasons consecutively were the Raider Hall of Famers. It's kind of like a plaque, backlit plaque, and it had all the numbers and the names.
Oh, I see that one. With the numbers.
But the Hall of Fame recipients for the Raiders.
For the Raiders.
And last year, what was last year's? I don't remember. I have them stored somewhere. But the presentation is definitely amazing. And let me tell you, because I was a Charger season ticket holder for 2 years, just for the Raider Charger game. They gave you a little plastic, one of those like little tote bags with a little button and a patch, and said, "Thank you." That was it. I was like,
I had seen one that had like I think it was the Browns. Had like
the hat. I see that one too.
Like a cheesy ass hat they gave them. Like it wasn't even like one form. It was like all square.
It was the dad hat. We call it
the dad hat. There you go. It was the dad hat.
Yeah, man.
I was like, oh hell no! I would have been pissed.
But it's gonna be on and popping. Let me tell you, fellas.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Speaking of which, with the schedule's been out. I know I've done it on other shows, but I haven't had a chance with y'all. What games are you guys excited for? Now that you know when we're playing, who we're playing,
home, away, or any.
Either one. Like, which one stands out to you the most? Like, damn, I can't wait for that one.
Man, there's plenty of them. There's definitely week 1 in LA.
Right.
You know,
that's back to Cali.
Yes, we're gonna do it. You know, obviously, always the Steeler game. You know, just because of the history. You know,
because you got family that's Steeler fans, right?
Yes. I'm actually gonna take one of my cousins.
And the history, it's the history. Remember, you hear?
I just said his family, bro. Don't be attacking me.
You know why I do it.
And then what other game?
I used to cheer for the Steelers, Walter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So we're big Raider fans, but he was always okay. I was like, you can't be okay with the Steelers winning. Like, that has history. That has rivalry within it.
Yeah.
He said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "No."
The Immaculate Deception, man.
Yeah, I was like, "No."
The Immaculate Deception. That's.
So I was, I always give him shit about it. You hear that? Not the history. The history. I always tell him.
But that's what it is. You know,
it was back when they had Jerome Bettis and Roethlisberger.
Oh,
so I like them. Yeah, and I like their defense and all that. So I was like, So I was like cool on them. I was cool on the Steelers. Yeah, but then, like I said, going to Oakland, talking to the old heads, they were the ones who would give me shit about the rivalry. Like you can't, bro. Like, that's our rival. Yeah.
It's like the Patriots.
Right.
You know, it doesn't matter who's the quarterback. It doesn't matter who's the coach. It doesn't matter who's on the team. I am always gonna hate the Patriots because of that goddamn tuck rule. Because of that damn tuck rule. Because I watched that game live. And,
I know.
I was cheering already. I'm like, we're up. Next up, and then boom, we lose. You know,
that shit was crazy.
You know, and that's something you don't forget, man.
Yeah, for real. I remember that game too. I was living in Arizona still at the time, and I was coming back to come home, and we were in Norwalk. One of the guys that we came back from Arizona with, he lived in Norwalk, so we stopped and we started watching the game, and we started watching, and I was like, yeah, and I'm like, no, and I was like, was the worst thing ever, dude.
Oh,
We were all
man,
excited.
horrible. It's horrible.
See, and for me, that hate is for Buffalo.
Why?
Because in the 90s, they always whooped our ass in the playoffs.
Yeah, but
we
they
could
never
never get
it.
past fucking Buffalo. I know, but
Yeah,
they got there.
It's
They
funny
beat
because
us to get there.
I'm the
Yeah.
same way. I was like, Buffalo, I could care less about
I
Buffalo.
can't stand Buffalo for that reason, dude.
Buffalo
Yeah.
lost every single Super
Yeah,
Bowl.
3 in a
They
row.
lost, and I was happy.
4. It was
but they
4.
always won.
4. My bad. 4.
It was 4.
In the playoffs, they would beat us to get there.
Yeah,
And that's what would piss me off. We could never get past their asses. Yeah.
yeah.
So
No,
they were like the Romo Cowboys.
Yeah. There you go. Because they did that 4 years in a row.
I just always hated that the New England because I felt like that was our
Yeah.
year.
We were cheated, man.
That's what I was like. That was our year.
Yeah.
We got cheated
We
on
were
that one.
cheated.
With Buffalo, like I don't know, Buffalo. I just always like
You know, it was they were one step ahead of us and they beat us. You know, it is what it is.
It was 4 in a row over Buffalo
I
too.
couldn't
4 in a
stand
row.
those fools. I could not. They whooped our ass 55-10 one year, and then there was another one. I went. Okay, so we played Denver the last game of the year. I went to LA. We beat them. We beat them. We make the playoffs. We won. My uncles got tickets. We went to the playoff game against Denver. We fucking whooped their ass. Hostetler threw like 2 bombs to James Jett. So we're running around the stadium like, we want Buffalo. We want Buffalo. Next week, Buffalo whoop our ass.
So it's your fault, man.
Like
You willed their win.
Yeah, no.
I was
For
in
me-
high school during that time. Yeah.
For me, it's always been like Patriots, Steelers, stuff like Patriots. As of late, Steelers, and just anybody in the division.
No, of course,
Denver's
of course.
my man.
I
Denver's
hope
the
they all
one I
lose.
hate the most in the division. Yeah.
And it's funny because my sister's fiance is a KC fan, so my sister leans that way, being a KC fan.
Yeah, boo.
So that Christmas Day game, I was I was like running around Christmas like all day long. I was like but it's like when they make it and it's like I don't want to see any of them win. Like I hope y'all lose.
Mhm.
You get there, lose. I don't care.
Nope.
Yeah,
I've never-
we had Jay Schrader on one game, and then in the other game we had Hostetler.
Jay Schrader.
Yeah, Jay fucking Schrader.
Horrible.
Yeah. Mhm.
But no,
that's why I
I'm
remember I
good.
told you that day we were arguing about the receivers,
Yeah.
about Tim Brown, and then how
Yeah,
I
yeah.
said I never saw him have a big playoff game. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. But he also never had a fucking good quarterback to go behind.
Right.
It.
He also didn't have a good quarterback.
Yeah,
He
he
had
didn't. I don't even. You don't even.
Schrader.
Forget having a
Hostetler.
great. Forget having a great or a Hall of Famer quarterback. He just never had a good quarterback. You know what
I mean, when he
So,
had Gannon, he did, and then they went on the run. Yeah.
yeah, again, and that was already at the end of a career too, as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, but I mean, if you gave him a quarterback, a good, steady, good,
Yeah.
solid quarterback, I think he could have done more. I still,
Yeah,
to me,
More,
he's always
right?
yeah, but then done a lot more. But
I know.
it is what it is. It's the hand. It's the
hand.
hand you're dealt with. You
Yeah.
a lot of good receivers out there. Like, you have Megatron, who was a fucking beast, and just being in Detroit never got it. You know what I mean?
No, Detroit was another one that I.
Yeah,
followed
Detroit
a
never
lot.
got it. And
Yeah.
and you got running backs who never had receivers like Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders.
You give him a decent quarterback with some receivers. It's a different ballgame for
it's
Detroit.
over, man. It's over.
Yeah, so it's like it's the
Yeah, and then
hand
even
you're dealt with.
Megatron had a. Yeah, that's what you dealt with. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like it fits. Fitzgerald had an amazing fucking career. Yeah.
With Arizona.
Oh, Popeye's in the building, bro. He said, "Order, one of you
Yeah.
fellas needs to find yourself a fella." He's Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Find yourself a fella.
Oh, careful. He wants some
You're on the
chonchon.
clock, bitch. He wants some chonchon. You better go find
Give me
Diddy
some.
for that chonchon.
Here's
bro.
some chon. Go by Diddy, sit on his lap.
You know, it's funny. I just resaw for like the 100th time that movie this past weekend.
Did you? It's because it's on Hulu now.
They're all on Hulu or Prime.
Yeah, now they are,
American Meat's on Prime too. So it's
Yep.
like,
Blood in, blood out.
yeah, you got American Meat, Blood in, Blood Out. They're all coming out.
Tim, this is true. He's right. Space Beast Buffalo had that defense. They had a solid secondary, merciless linebackers, and a relentless pass rush. They had Bruce Smith, bro.
Yeah, they were
fucking
good.
Smith.
They were good.
Yeah.
They were good. Their
Mhm.
defense was really good. So yeah. No, for me, schedule wise, I just want to see how we compete against those teams who make the playoffs. Like
That's what I'm saying.
Like
the
Baltimore,
AFC teams, right?
like Baltimore. Baltimore's going to be up there. You know, KC's gonna
Cleveland?
still be up there. Cleveland was good. Cleveland, I like Cleveland's defense. Cleveland's defense last year was really good. So I'm hoping
even
he can
Cincinnati,
keep it
if Burrow stays healthy.
Yeah,
You know,
the thing with Cincinnati is Burrows.
Have,
Stay healthy.
have you guys heard anything from his injury? Is he 100%?
He's practicing already. He's back.
He's practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only question is if he stays healthy throughout
Yeah.
the year, because then that's been his thing. Yeah.
You know, another awesome thing about our schedule is our bye week. It's later. It's later in the season. You know, it's actually at a perfect
in
time.
the middle. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's at a perfect time where the team actually needs the rest, can have the rest, and kind of like recharge for the second half of the season. So I think that is great. And then, unfortunately for us, the bye weekend. Yeah, we're gonna be bookended by two to three difficult teams around the bye week. I think it's KC first, right? If I'm not mistaken, and
it's
then
Cincy, the bye week, and then Miami,
right? And then there's another KC team. Yeah, KC again, right? Yeah. So you know, it's definitely I'm very, very happy that you know we got lucky with the draw of the bye week so late.
Yeah.
You know?
And then for as much as they screw us over with the schedule, like 2 away games again, the last part of our schedule is not that bad because the last 4 teams we played didn't make the playoffs last year.
Right.
You know, they didn't have winning records. So those are teams that we should be able to finish strong against.
And then also in the
New Orleans.
Yeah, in the beginning of the season, we play a lot of AFC teams.
Yeah, that's our measuring stick.
That are winnable games. So we could go into the half, you know, with a really, really good schedule. I mean, with a really good record. You know, to where we'll have that tough time in the middle, and then kind of, I don't want to say coast towards the end, but you know, have definitely, you know, potential winning games at the end. You know, that could put us over the top.
Yeah, and the majority of those at the end are at home, except for the New Orleans one. Yeah.
But you know what? It's all good because I just found out. Yep, I just found out this weekend I'm going to New Orleans.
Oh, you are?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We had a family meeting, my annual family meeting with my wife. talking about okay, let's make a deal. What are we doing? And I'm like, well, we're gonna go as a family to the Charger game in LA. I'm going with my boys to the Steeler game and the Browns game. And then what about she's like, what are we going as a family to a Raider game in Las Vegas? And I'm like, if you want, like, yes, I want. I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to the Denver game as a family. Okay. And then she's like, I heard you and your buddies talking about New Orleans. I'm like, yeah, no, you know, I don't think we're gonna be able to go because I just bought a car and you know the money, like, but I want to go. I'm like, done. Let's go. Like, let's go.
Done, let's go, right?
Oh yeah.
New Orleans is cool. New Orleans is cool.
So I'm excited. I'm excited because obviously I've always wanted to go to New Orleans. I've always wanted to go see the Raiders play in New Orleans, but also you know the whole Derek Carr AOC and Derek Carr and
that storyline.
Crosby, you know, little friendly banter. I want to see it play out on the field.
Yeah. I mean, and it's around New Year's too.
Yeah. So
it's that weekend for that week.
Yeah, because
it's in between, right? In between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah, it's the 29th, so you're right around New Year's Eve.
Yeah. So you know, I'm excited, and then I know Leo, you're going, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to New Orleans.
You're going, and then Chris is going too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then
I believe Chris is going too. Yeah.
Mario's going as well.
Rundown.
Oh, Rundown's going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rundown's MC Raider. He told me he's going with the whole family.
Oh, he's going with the family. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's what I was saying because it was a family one. She was saying, John, like I should just go with you, but I was like, no, like people are going with their family, so it's cool. We go with the family. I'm like, me and John are gonna go to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
That's dope. But you guys gonna go chill with Chris, right?
Yeah,
that's dope.
We like to go to cities we haven't been.
Yeah.
So we try to go one city we haven't been.
Away game. Yeah.
We went to Pittsburgh and New Orleans.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
I definitely want to go. I
Pittsburgh
definitely
was
want to
awesome, bro. Pittsburgh was
cool. Pittsburgh was cool. I mean, Pittsburgh was funny because we stayed at.
That's why I said when you said it was like
ugly
a
ass
Pittsburgh
area.
home game. A Pittsburgh home game is way different.
yeah. No, it's funny because it was like a last minute thing. So the area we stayed at wasn't all that great.
Hell no, it wasn't.
And I guess that Saturday we were trying to watch that Notre Dame game, and the driver was like, "Are y'all going?" And he was just like, "We're trying to go watch this game." He's like, "So you guys are going to the wrong neighborhood." He was like, "I'll take you guys somewhere else." All right, took us downtown. It was cool, and it was cool out there.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to go to Green Bay though.
Yeah, that's
Green Bay
another
would be
place
cool.
that would be dope.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
I
But
definitely.
I heard theirs expensive, right? Because it's so small.
Right.
So the amount of people that go, like the rooms go up and stuff. Yeah.
But you know what? It's
up, Rebel?
like one of those stadiums where it's kind of like a bucket list type thing where you do it once.
Oh yeah, because
just
of the
to
history
experience it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's just different stadium, different people, different atmosphere, different food.
Definitely.
So
Different
Oh,
weather.
last year, that was the battle me and John had because I wanted to go to Buffalo, but he was like, "No, we got to do New Orleans. We got to do New Orleans." Yeah, and because it was later in the season, it made sense. Yeah.
And we got to do Halloween in New Orleans that year.
We got to do
that's
Halloween in New Orleans.
Yeah, so we did Halloween in
dope.
New Orleans. So it ended up perfect because it was like the next day was Halloween or the day after. So it was like, let's just stay through Halloween. We're like, all right, cool. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
we
I'm
stayed
hoping
that Monday was Halloween and then we Tuesday.
I'm hoping that for the first game of the season against the Chargers, I want to host a barbecue here at the pad for all our Raider fam. You know,
Okay.
since Chris is going to be in, I think Chris said he's going to be in town. You know,
John's coming in town.
Oh,
yeah,
you
I'm heading out that way. Yeah.
Oh, then perfect. You know, let me just keep on being the good husband for the next 4 or 5 months.
Yes.
You know,
What's up there again?
hell yeah. You know, that way we could hang out, like do it like the Saturday before the game, and then obviously hit the tailgate on Sunday.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That would be good. That would be good, bro.
That would be good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I'm excited, and then now we get to see the training camp start up. Things start to move. June 1st is coming up, so we'll be able to see if we do pick up, somebody else, that other corner.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
See
Hopefully,
news
that
is
other
coming
corner.
out.
Hope so.
Hopefully, hope we get some good news.
Well, we're like I told you guys, since they're only, from what I hear, they're only going to allow season ticket holders to the what city is that?
Costa Mesa.
Costa Mesa. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna have tickets, so if you guys want to go, let's roll.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm down to go. I went last year. That was pretty cool. So I'm down. Definitely.
Yeah,
down
we
to
went
go
last
this year.
year.
So let me ask you, how is it? I think I had spoken to you about this, Leo. It's family friendly, right?
Yes.
Because I definitely want to take my son.
Actually, I would suggest you take your kid because they are more than likely to get the player autographs than the adults.
Yeah, because he's become a big AOC fan.
Oh, see, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's definitely family friendly, and you got everything. You do it right. The kids get to meet the players like when they have their water breaks and stuff like that.
Right.
The players that come over and
have
talk
the
to
water
the kids.
breaks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
So
is there
actually pretty cool?
Is there any other activities other than the actual practice?
No.
No, it's just
the practice, and then they'll like at the end of the practice they're out here. It was two different sides. I'm not sure how they'll do it in Costa Mesa.
Okay.
So some of the players went to one side, some of the other players went to the other side. We're just walking around. Like we got all the tight ends and a couple other people, so we got signatures from like Michael Mayer and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And while they were practicing, so in between practice, they'll get like a water break. So all the kids get up and stand like where the little tape is at, where you can't cross. But the players, while they're waiting in line to get water, they'll come over and take pictures.
They'll come in the autograph for the kids and stuff. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool because they'll do it in between.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, it's mainly just to go watch the practice, but it's kid friendly in that they'll interact with them more.
They'll interact with them, right? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So that's pretty.
And then they'll have people there like to hype up the practice, like, hey, let me hear this side. Let me hear you do Raiders. Okay, now this side, you guys do Raiders, and it's just to keep everybody involved. And then they'll tell you when you can and can't have your phone out.
Okay.
There'll be certain times where they'll tell you no phones out. Yeah.
Yeah, because somebody will leak a play or something.
Yeah, you know Belichick. He's sending his thighs.
Yeah, so
I
it's
wouldn't
cool.
put
It's
it past Harbaugh. Harbaugh's cheating ass.
yeah, right? For real. So
But yeah, that should be fun, and it's a lot cooler in Costa Mesa, so that'll definitely be fun.
yeah, because it was hot as shit out here.
And it's driving distance.
Dude, it was hot. It was. I remember I picked him up the morning we left. I picked him up, and it was hot in the morning.
Damn. Man,
I was like, dude, it's hot. It's like this all the time.
I am definitely excited for the season. Definitely
yeah.
excited.
Definitely excited. Definitely. And they got opportunities, a lot more games. You got 2 in LA too. You got the Rams.
Yeah, you got 2 in LA this year.
So you got the Rams out there. So you got,
Yeah, definitely hit both of
one
those games.
The Rams one. Yeah.
Definitely gonna go to both of those.
Yeah.
I just gotta see which other ones in Vegas I'm gonna go to. Probably go to more in Vegas also. Yeah.
Well, Leo, I'm going to Steelers, obviously the Browns together, Broncos, and I think that's it so far. Depending on how the season ends and what day that last Charger game is, maybe go to that one. If we're like on the cusp of hitting the playoffs, or if there's something miraculous happening, maybe I'll more than likely go to that one, and I'll definitely let you know.
Go to that one.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah,
yeah, definitely. That'll be good.
Or even that Monday nighter against Atlanta.
Yeah,
John.
I wish, man. But
see, I could do that Monday nighter. So
well, you could go and then still be home in time.
Yeah,
in time to crash out comfortably, man.
I'm good. So definitely want to hit up that Monday night.
Yeah, my schedule with my son kind of like screws me up because I take him to school and pick him up. It's kind of that's the biggest deterrent for me is just having
the schedule how it fits.
Yeah, that's always
no Rebel. You can't fly drones over the practice. You couldn't in Vegas, so I don't know about Costa Mesa, but they didn't let you fly drones.
Probably not.
Yeah. Probably not. Yeah. No, but yeah, the same thing, Walter. Like when I do those, I have to make sure, okay, who's gonna pick up my dad, and if I'm gonna be gone Monday, who's gonna take the kids to school? Who's gonna pick them up that day?
Right.
Yeah. But my sister would be like, "Let me know." I'm like, yeah, I got you.
It's like all the back end logistics you gotta set up before you even plan on going to a game, and
luckily for me, I don't gotta worry about that, so I'm good.
No, just,
right.
That's why I love these LA games because we can just Uber to the stadium, Uber back home.
Oh yeah, that's right there down the street. Oh yeah,
by like 6 o'clock, we're home and we're good. We are good.
But I do. And it was funny because Mario mentioned it. MC Raider mentioned it to me. As much as fun as he has at the games, he enjoys it more at home. The game itself, because you're at your own house, you're smoking your cigar, you're doing your thing,
chilling,
just focused on the game.
I'm
the same way too. Like I kind of do miss going to the pizza place with my nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not here, they're like, "Oh damn, where's Uncle?" Like they'll call while I'm at the game. Like, "Oh dude," and I like watching the game with them because I brought them up as Raider fans. Yeah.
Right. But to me the attending of a actual football game, yes, obviously I go to watch the game, but that's just a small portion of the actual attraction. It's the tailgate.
The tailgate part is
being with the Raider Nation. It's interacting with individuals nothing about, but just because you have the Raiders in common, you're a family. And you're hanging out. You're
it's the atmosphere.
Exactly. That's why I loved Oakland. The Oakland Coliseum was crappy. It was old, dilapidated. But the Raider Nation made it a freaking castle, dude. Made it the best place to go to.
And that tailgate was insane.
It was, man. No matter where you were at around the stadium, it was always awesome. It was always awesome.
It was insane. I was like, holy shit. So it was
and that's what people always say. Well, it'll be like that if they start winning. I'm like, no, what? They weren't winning in Oakland, and that shit was popping.
Nope.
It'll be harder to do that out here.
Yeah, no, and definitely because you have so much appeal to Las Vegas outside of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Outside of the
you have the casinos, you have the shows, you have the restaurants, you have the bars, the parties, the clubs. So you didn't have that in Oakland. Oakland, it was just freaking. You go to the game and that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
And that's true because even though John lives in Vegas, when we went to the home opener last year, I had got us a room at the Orleans, so he didn't go home. He stayed there with me.
Yeah.
But all we did Saturday was watch college football and bet.
Yeah.
Try to hit those parlays in the morning.
Those hit the
Yeah,
parlays.
and then he ended up getting one.
Sportsbook.
And then we went out that night with a bunch of the Raider Nation. So yeah, it's a lot more
and
with
the
the
Usos and stuff like that.
That's
Yeah,
dope.
because I remember I did hit a one. So I was like, yeah, so it's just the atmosphere, it's the vibe, it's different. You go to watch the game because it's just enjoying the pregame and all that stuff. Even the good thing with Vegas is that you have a lot. The after game, you can go.
Oh yeah, you have a lot to do, man. A lot to do.
You can go all night. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
and
when,
it's not the same as Oakland.
No, it's not. You know, it's definitely a different vibe, and it's actually getting better.
It has. The first time I went, it was not like that.
No, it wasn't. It was not. You know, it was very tame. I'd like to call it very, very like chill. It was people were kind of barely getting their bearings on what to do, what not to do, where to go, where to put and then the following year, you know, I learned about J-Lot, and I went over there, and you know, it was very small, but it was hardcore. It was like that little section felt
that
like
one
Oakland.
little section in the corner. Yeah.
It felt like Oakland. It just felt like home. And then the year after that, it just got a little bit bigger. And then you got the J-Lot Tacos, you got Us Nation, you know, you got all these guys, you know, just
the Wrecking Crew.
The Wrecking Crew. The you know, it kept on getting better and better. You know, and I'm hoping this year with all the hype that we have from the end of last season, maybe it'll be even more like, I guess, populated with tailgaters in that section. You know. And that's what
that'll always be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. You know, it's just that interaction. And then having met so many different super fans, so many different booster clubs and members of the booster clubs, you know, I know that I'm gonna have more fun each and every year, you know, because of those contacts and those interactions with the hardcore Raider fans.
Because then you start running into each other again.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. It's different, but it's definitely fun.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. And then after everything is said and done, go hit a casino, go hit a club, go hit a cigar lounge. Yeah, you know.
And I think that's a difference from like Oakland because you have those options like that.
Yeah,
and so
because in Oakland, you have to go all the way to San Francisco.
Yeah,
to do anything, you know. Trendy.
Yeah, I remember in Oakland we would either go back to the hotel and party or we would go to Ricky's.
Yeah,
those are the only two spots we would go to.
Yeah, so now you got in Vegas, you got the whole strip. You go across the bridge and just you got the whole strip to do something.
And we got our new tradition, right, John? We go to Hot Pot.
We go eat at the Hot Pot. It's what is it, like a little Asian kind of like with
like a ramen spot.
A little different, but
kind of. It's like little. They bring you like this pot with the caldo, the soup, different broths. Yeah. And then you add your meat and your vegetables to it as you're making it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's kind of like a Korean barbecue soup.
Kind of. Yeah.
It's a good way. Yeah.
We'll go, Walter. You'll like it.
Totally. I'm down. Yeah,
we hit that up after the game and shit. So
I definitely want us to go to that cigar lounge that you guys went to in Detroit. I want to go to the one they have at Vegas.
Yes.
Vegas, yeah, that'll be good.
In Vegas?
That'll work.
Yeah, because MC Raider has been like just talking really highly of that cigar lounge, of the cigars, and the bubblegum cigar or something like that. Or so
Tutti Frutti.
Let's go check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that. So
hell yeah.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, man.
All right, fellas. I appreciate it. I'm excited. Can't wait for the season to start. We're all gonna be kicking it. You know how we do.
Yes, sir.
Walter, I know you just recorded a show today. You want to tell everybody what's coming up, where they can find it?
MC Raider and I just did another segment of our Stogie Nation. We were reviewing the SP1024 cigars, I believe. MC Raider should be posting it up, or should be posted up by now. We reviewed one of their cigars. It was a Corojo, very good cigar. And we're planning on hopefully doing a cigar 101 at Bo Cigar Lounge. It's tentative right now. I'm still gonna talk to him. That way we can invite the Raider Nation to come down, smoke a cigar with us, and actually get educated on how to smoke a cigar, how to choose a cigar, and all the intricacies of cigar smoking, the hobby, and how you get into it and how to do it right. And also, I'm currently working. I think I told you, Leo, on my own YouTube program. It's it's going to be called the Raider Nation Roll Call, and I'm going to put out some interviews, and like yourself, some booster clubs, different groups, organizations, events. Kind of letting the Raider Nation know that don't know, of course, because obviously there's a large segment of the Raider Nation that aren't really knowledgeable of the booster clubs, that aren't really knowledgeable of these events, like the Bakersfield event that we went to a few weeks back. Of all these meetups and everything that happens outside of just football. And I want to let everybody know about this and know about who the individuals are that are putting up content like you, Leo, with Puro Raiders and the Syndicate, and like the Black Hole and all the other booster clubs, letting people know that there is more to do than just Raider football. Come August, September, and all those months. Raider Nation is 365. We're always doing something. We're always representing. We're always partying together. And hopefully, my first interview is going to be MC Raider, because that's my boy. He's the one that got me started with everything. And Leo, you're my number 2.
Okay, cool.
That's good. That's good.
So get ready to start crying on camera, man, telling everybody how much you love the Raider Nation.
For sure.
Oh man, that works.
Yeah. But I appreciate you guys coming on here. I'm excited for the season, And as always, from the womb to the tomb, Raider Nation till we die.
Yes,
remember that shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Sir.
All right, fellas. Take it
Yes,
easy.
sir. All right, man.
Peace.